Hello, so welcomes back everyone. And Wolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as Yevrà here, my Sith Inquisitor. And where we last left off, we claimed the second of 5 artifacts of Tulak Hord to allow for some form of ritual to take place. Of course, we were on the world of Balmora, also helping the Imperials deal with the Balmorran resistance. Before we leave Balmora, we're going to head back down to the planet and see how else we can be of service. So, let's get ourselves underway. I suppose you are the one I need to have a word with.
Is there something you want?
Captain Lever, Special Tactics Group 32 Alpha, Ghost Striker Division, here by request of Darth Lacris. My lord, we found her.
So I see. You weren't planning on leaving my world so soon.
Balmorra isn't the only planet where I'm needed.
But while you're here, your work is my concern. You and I defeated the Republic at the Balmorran arms factory. Now the Resistance grows desperate, gathering their remaining forces for a final assault.
They've got at least 10,000 veteran fighters in the valley, enough to overrun Sobrik.
Unless we stop them and obliterate the Resistance army. Either way, someone's about to win the planet, and someone's about to be crushed.
What makes the Resistance army so dangerous?
Tactical assessment, Captain.
The enemy's using choke points and toxic hotspots in the terrain to control the flow of battle. Our ground troops can't even reach their targets.
But you can give me an edge. Join the last battle for Balmorra. Lead my army against this rebellion, and I will reward you dearly.
Your power, your title, your life. You'd lose them all if it weren't for me. Understand that.
You've served well. Colonel Proshin runs special operations on the front. He will work with you to plan a strategy. See that this world falls to us. Lacris out.
Ooh. She didn't agree, but she didn't exactly disagree either. We just need to find this Colonel Proshin and see how we can aid the Imperial interests.
Displaying all authorized destinations. Travel route is confirmed.
There is another, maybe even 2 Imperial outposts in the Markaran plains. The outpost we're heading to is actually the beachhead, or the beachhead that the Republic uses to gain access to the Markaran plains itself. But as a player of the Republic, the Empire still retains a tight grasp around Sobrik City, and a Republic player will arrive in the region known as Bugtown.
You must be Colonel Proshan.
Yes, my lord, we've been expecting you. This army the Resistance has gathered. We're losing the last battle of the war, and manpower isn't our problem. But Darth Lacris promises you can help, and I've learned to trust her judgment.
How long have you worked for the Darth?
My division worked under her during the occupation of Varsid, street to street fighting for the Emperor's glory. I've asked my men to identify priority resistance targets for you. You'll move at your discretion, and we'll supply you with anything you need. And be careful if you stray into the toxic areas of the valley. We're receiving reports of some sort of insectoid infestation. Even the Resistance stays clear.
I've met your insects before. Man-sized, genetically engineered killing machines.
Then maybe you can assist us on that front as well. The base is yours. Anything I can do, let me know.
Okay. Holy hell. We've been given a selection of quests to aid the good colonel here in the Markaran Plains. Very well.
You look distressed, Commander. Rebels got you down.
Have faith in the Empire, and the Empire provides. Yesterday, I woke to the news that Balmorran rebels had devised a way to avoid our sensors, had developed prototype stealth ships out of shuttles stolen from us. But I did not lose heart. Today, a scout literally stumbled upon where the rebels have stashed those same ships. The Empire provides. Doesn't matter, some said. Nobody could storm the area, wrestle key codes for the shuttles from their pilots, destroy their anti-aircraft defenses, steal a shuttle.
So it was meant to be. Me wandering over here right now.
What else would you call it? The rebel pilots will have the keys you need to get inside a shuttle, but there's no way to override the rebels' automated defenses. You'll need to destroy the laser batteries before you steal the prototype shuttle. Then, fly it out under heavy fire and countless opposition. An adventure, for certain.
If you're going to make me feel guilty, I'll do it.
So there are 4 anti-air guns that the rebels are using. And then we can locate and steal a prototype shuttle. Very well. What else can we do here? Hello, Colonel.
Blast it! I was hoping you were my reinforcements. No offense meant, my lord. It's just there's a target we need taken out, and I've no authority to ask you. The Gold Nibre rebels have taken control of Tracken 4, one of our outposts past the Markaran wastes. If they get the gun emplacements functional, they could take out the Markaran outpost in one shot.
What's your plan?
I called for a full recon team. Top priority is to kill the power couplings on those gun emplacements. If you get that done before they attack the Markaran outpost, the Empire will be in your debt.
Oh, really? Yeah. Okay, we have the Tracken 4 sector of the Markaran Plains. We'll learn more about the Tracken 4 area, no doubt, as we get close. There are other individuals who would like our attention. We have a heroic mission here as well. By order of Darth Lacris, newly revered governor of Imperial Balmorra, champion of the siege of Coruscant. Due to the previous governor's incompetence, the Resistance has managed to establish a factory for the production of chemical weapons near the toxic waste pools. They are using the toxic waste to produce bombs to poison Imperial forces. The bombs are guarded by the Resistance's top marksmen. Previous attempts to take back the factory and dismantle the bombs resulted in the annihilation of 2 crack commando teams. dismantle the bombs, eliminate the resistance. The wealth and gratitude of your empire will be at your disposal. Huh. It just so happens we would also gain the toxic armor set. And that is also within the Tracken 4 facility. I thought as much. Hello, Captain.
I'm honored, my lord, and grateful. We've suffered a security breach, and Sith help would be most welcome. Exactly 52 minutes ago, a Republic spy infiltrated an Imperial capital ship. The blast-happy scum killed 16 loyal officers and made off with a sample of our most deadly bioweapon. Now this spy's on Balmorra trying to hand the weapon over to the Republic. We must recover it first.
The Empire's property will not fall into Republic hands.
Thank you. This subterfuge must be punished, starting with a spy. He crash-landed in the swamp. Republic search parties are moving in, but the real problem is the wildlife, Balmorra's nastiest man-eaters. Also be careful with the bioweapon itself. The casing might be damaged, and I'd rather not have to explain 1,000 unplanned casualties.
Yes, I'd rather avoid death myself. Very well.
Don't sneak up on me like that. My lord! I apologize. I've been on surveillance for 4 days straight, and I'm following up on a known rebel base location.
If you have a location, why hasn't a strike been mobilized?
We did. Captured some of their low-level operatives, but no one at the top. One of the captured rebels admitted his team was scavenging unexploded thermal detonators from battlefields. They're using the thermite to build their own improvised bombs.
What's your plan?
Does that mean you want to help? If you're in, I think we should feed these scum their own medicine, steal their bombs and use them on them. I'll transmit the specs, where to get the bombs, and the best places to blow to bloody bits once you have them. If you pull it off, let me know. My superiors will want the gory details.
Okay. The rebels do indeed have a base. And here it is. It's actually quite a large basin. And there are a lot of rebels likely making use of it for their own ends. I wonder if our other two quest givers also wish for us to enter the base of operations here via another entrance. As such, I think we'll focus on the Tracken 4 quest line, or quests first. And then before we head into the Resistance-held base, we'll go see the other two quest givers as well. Oh. And we have another mission available to us here as well. Why don't we look at the outpost first of all? Name for the old Tracken 4 chem works. Outpost Tracken 4 is now held by the Balmorran resistance. The chem works were destroyed in the imperial bombardment of Balmorra, and the entire area surrounding the outpost is covered in pools of deadly chemical waste. The toxic pools have been a boon to resistance defenders at the outpost. The choke points leading around the pools are well defended, making a large-scale assault impossible. Resistance fighters stationed at the outpost must rotate to other locations on Balmorra frequently. The long-term effects of exposure to the chemical waste are unknown.
This is Lieutenant Zach Herrill, 83rd Platoon. It's my final duty to report. Mission failure. My squad had orders to recover stolen Imperial data card from Resistance fighters. Recovery complete, but my men suffered extensive injuries. Ambushed by Republic patrol. Many men too injured to run. Wouldn't leave them. Not to those animals. We stood our ground, called for air support, but the enemy must have jammed our signal. Republic scum slaughtered my men, shot the wounded where they lay, and left me for dead. The enemy stole the data card. They now possess codes to open any Imperial security door on Balmora. I accept full responsibility. Should have run when we had the chance. Overheard them mention a computer at their outpost. Taking the coded data card there for decryption. If reinforcements find this message, recovery of stolen coded data card, maximum priority. Find Republic outpost. Retrieve coded data card. Return to Captain Laba at our forward base. He'll know what to do.
I will destroy the enemies of the Empire.
Lieutenant Zach Herrill. Signing off.
So we have the power couplings. So this is where the Resistance will have their base of operations. We also need to locate that crash shuttle.
Nekademos in piseme ban frumest hosida fram. Jamunja. Baru Jamunja.
Ah, there's the shuttle. Now we ought to be careful in case the biohazard container was broken. Ship's logs reveal that the spy survived the crash, but was critically injured. He took the bioweapon canister and set out on foot. How far could he have gotten? Oh. Not very far, it seems. You have another bonus to deal with the Zeldrites here.
I'm unfollow. Afragiban.
Thank you. You find the spy's personal data bad. The final message looks important. Injured in a crash, won't make it. Hid the bioweapon canister under space debris in the swamp. Hope you Republic boys find this before the imps do. Oh, great. You search this fallen space debris, but there is nothing there. You search this space debris. Again, nothing to be found. Check this space debris, and you find a sealed canister bearing an imperial biohazard symbol. Excellent. Head towards the Resistance base.
Baru Jamunja. Oh, okay, here's likely where the data card information was left. Perfect. Where is the good captain to return this? Oh, there must be another Imperial base over here. I see. Im Teufel atraus. Well, that looks promising. And we have to do the same here.
In Teufel Atraus.
Before we head up to the Tracken 4 facility where they're making these toxic bombs, we need to find a Seldrate mother as part of another bonus mission, and I think they are more over this way. If I remember correctly, which I could be wrong. We have a law object on Balmorran pollution. We can have a look at that in a moment. Not finding my target anywhere. There we are.
Baru Jamunja.
Where do we look at the Balmorran pollution? As a thriving center of industry, Balmorra has never been a pollution-free planet, and has grappled with the problem of waste produced by its many factories for many years. Still, unlike many of the similarly industrial hot worlds, Balmorra and its corporations have continually sought ways to safely dispose of its waste and keep the planet habitable. For these reasons, facilities such as the Tracken waste processing plant and the hazard vaults, system of underground sealed storage facilities, were created. During the Imperial bombardment, however, many of these facilities were destroyed, releasing the toxic byproducts of Balmorran industry into the environment and destroying huge swaths of land. So the only thing left to do is to destroy or dismantle the toxic bombs. And probably deal with the resistance who are building said bombs. Let's have a look. Map. Okay, it's not a very large facility, and there's, okay, we have the bombs. They look like munition stockpiles. Right, okay.
So we have a bonus to deal with 5 of the bomb makers. Hey! Why are you involving me in this? These bomb makers are smarter than most of the other Balmorran resistance. They know who is the true threat. Excellent. Ooh. Do we want to look like Darth Jadis? Okay, I believe that's everything in the Tracken 4 region. Yes. Let us go report our success.
The spy was dead when I found him. He hid the bioweapon, but I dug it up.
Poor Republic. All that trouble for nothing. At any rate, congratulations. I'll include a full description of your heroics in my report. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must see to the bioweapon safe transport off Balmorra.
You don't need to worry about the gold Nibre anymore.
I am in your debt, my lord. I just found out that my reinforcements were killed by a rebel ambush. Without you, the gold Nibre's attack would have succeeded for sure.
And we may as well assault this resistance-held facility. So we have the 4 anti-air guns to disable. And also to create a thermite bombs, which we're then going to plant somewhere. So, this area is known as Ghost Town.
one of the many small, unnamed factory towns on Balmorra. The place now known as Ghost Town was the site of experimental industrial farming operations meant to produce man-made, dense, nutrient-rich plants capable of feeding hundreds with only a small quantity. Ghost Town saw all of its inhabitants massacred during the Imperial invasion. Since then, the Resistance has crept into the area, using the abandoned buildings to launch guerrilla attacks on Imperial forces and a nearby cave system as a base for anti-aircraft assaults on Imperial squadrons. The small gardens have also been brought back into operation, supplying food for the Resistance. When you come here later as a player of the Republic, the Empire has certainly taken its time to develop this area known as Ghost Town. It seems quite bare at the moment, but the Empire certainly develop it further. Oh, we have a bonus to defeat 25 of the Resistance forces here. I was wondering, how do you disable the anti-air guns? Hello.
Afargiban.
You know, seemingly we might find these improvised explosives here. Okay. They would like us to make use of these thermite bombs to blow up ammunition crates, turrets, and fuel barrels. Got a security chest up there. Level 38.
Forgiven. Forgiven. Nicodemus in pise me ban frumest hosida fram.
Three of the anti-air turrets we can now say are disabled.
In Teufel atraus.
Well, if nothing else, we're certainly massacring our way through the resistance. There's not many of them left, that's for sure. Unfortunately, I do acknowledge that our efforts are somewhat wasted, as all of our enemies will respawn over time.
In Teufel atraus.
Oh, bloody hell, camera angle. Okay. I had a feeling that... Christ. I had a feeling that Christ. Yeah, that's... No, I was not what I was meant to say. Well, once we took down the anti-air cannons, we'd be heading into this bunker here. This is where the Resistance have their flight squadrons. Yep, they have a small hidden hangar bay.
Matimpos Yevrà.
Oh yeah, it was, it's been so long since we've been doing these missions. I forgot what we were meant to be doing. Yeah, we're stealing a prototype shuttle, aren't we? Okay, we can go back and report our success once again.
You have your ship, Commander.
And you, my eternal gratitude, my lord. You are everything the Empire promises its people. The shuttle will go to our techs, be pulled apart, and its secrets made ours. Once again, Order triumphs over chaos, and the Empire provides for those who hold true.
Excellent.
The rebels' facilities have been destroyed.
I heard the fireworks from here, my lord. Nothing like the smell of rebels roasting on their own blasted suitcase bombs.
Okay. We have done a fair bit here. 7 or 8 missions so far. But we need to now push on to... why not? We'll cheat a little. Push on to another Imperial outpost here.
Displaying all authorized destinations. Travel route is confirmed.
Node Parf's Oak.
These are grim days, friend. I am Captain Ransfell Newt, Imperial Command. Your presence here couldn't come at a better time. Please try to overlook the stench of death upon me. Sometimes the work we do to preserve the Empire is dirty.
What's happening here?
There's a terrible scourge terrorizing this world. The colicoids. Savage, genetically enhanced creatures with a ravenous taste for human flesh. Emboldened by hunger, the colicoids are encroaching on settled areas and imperial holdings. Many of the Empire's finest have become food for these bugs.
Tell me what you want me to do.
I've developed a poison that kills the colicoids when consumed. I've collected bodies of the fallen and treated them with the toxin. Then I had to cut the poisoned bodies into pieces. Now they must be dispersed around the bugs' nests. Will you do this?
So we kill a few dozen bugs. Big deal.
Except that I believe once the colicoids start to associate eating human flesh with dying, they'll lose their taste for it. If the bugs no longer savor humans, the infestation will not spread toward our settlements and outposts. Believe me, this is not simply one man's pathetic revenge. Please, will you take up this charge?
Sounds like a worthy cause.
I'm relieved. You'll have to make the trek to Bugtown in Broken Valley, the site of the experiments that made the bugs. Here, a bag of the poisoned body parts. Tread cautiously. It will attract the creatures in droves. Find the colicoid feasting mounds around the area and deposit body parts on each mound. I hope you return to me in one piece.
Delightful. We're actually heading over to Bugtown.
Master Puntillo, target's preparing to move out.
But you still refuse to attack!
My men are corporate security, sir. We can't defeat Republic commandos in a fair fight.
Then, you're fortunate I see one last option, Master Sith. Baverse Puntillo of the Puntillo Foundation. Pardon me for speaking out of turn, but I have a proposition.
What sort of proposition?
I was, a businessman. I supported the Empire when this war began, both in and out of the boardroom. The Republic sent a squad to kill me. They botched the mission, killed my wife and daughter. So my mercenaries tracked the commandos responsible.
We lured them from their base with a distress call, but they came ready for a trap. We can't afford...
I can afford anything! So since my men refused to strike, I'll pay you to murder every squad member who took part in the attack on my family.
I'll help you and your black little heart. For now.
I am pleased we have a deal. The commandos are scouting those polluted wastes. I'll need proof of their deaths. Blood. Dog tags. I don't care. But kill them. Make things right.
How lovely that your desire for blood coincides with my need to kill some Republic soldiers.
Captain Labber, 83rd Platoon. I'll do my best to serve, my lord, though my resources are limited. One of my squads disappeared while returning from an important mission. I'm mounting a search and rescue operation.
The situation is under control, Captain. I finished the mission your men started.
Finished? You don't even know the details of our mission. Wait, that data card you're holding, I recognize those markings. That's the security codes the traitors stole. I sent Lieutenant Haral's squad to recover that. They didn't make it, did they?
They were ambushed and slaughtered by a Republic patrol.
I served with Lieutenant Haral for 6 years. This must not stand. It's time to burn every Republic outpost to the ground. Show those dogs how the 83rd Platoon avenges its fallen. I'll organize what's left of my command and drive those scum off Balmorra by myself if I have to.
Hatred will win this war.
When I tell the men, we'll have all the hate we need. It's good you retrieved that data card. If the Resistance had cracked our security codes, their saboteurs and commanders could have struck where we're most vulnerable.
Perhaps this data card might be safer with me.
That's very probably true, my lord. However, I've already signaled Central Command to come and get it. I wish I could offer a greater reward, but I'm afraid this will have to do. You've inspired us to take action, my lord. Those Republic scum will suffer for what they've done.
Excellent. Always happy to inspire the troops. Do we have another heroic mission here? The Republic's Last Gasp. By order of Darth Lacris, revered governor of Imperial Balmorra. In spite of the Empire's glorious victory at the Balmorran arms factory, the battle has not yet been won. The Republic's top tactician, field commander, and gunner have regrouped the scattered resistance forces and are preparing a fresh assault on Imperial Balmorra. The Jedi Noth Armin, Sergeant Tolv Whalen, and the mercenary Corin Norris have been coordinating strikes against Imperial ships, and so far have brought down 3 Imperial squadrons. Eliminate them, and show the Resistance the futility of their cause. The wealth and gratitude of your Empire will be at your disposal. I see.
Damn snipers! Come out here and fight like men! Ha! Miss me, you cowards! Oh, pardon, my lord. Didn't see you there. Could I beg a moment of your time? Our mission would greatly benefit from your assistance.
My skills could be turned in many directions. Why should I turn them in yours?
One of our fighter squadrons was patrolling this sector when they were shot down by resistance fighters. The pilots who survived were all captured. They are being held in that camp up ahead. The snipers guarding them are exceptional. Simply reaching this position cost me 8 men. My unit needs reinforcements to complete this mission, but that'll take time. Time those pilots don't have. We're out of options. At this point, only someone with your skills could rescue those pilots in time. Can you assist us?
I won't let the Resistance kill those pilots.
Your help is greatly appreciated. Good luck.
I see. Seems straightforward enough. before we go deal with the Republic holding their pitiful little corner of the Markaran plains.
At your service, my lord.
Let's head over to Bugtown quickly and poison the colicoids there. There are other situations here. How interesting. I wonder if I should have maybe come here a bit later. Ah, no matter. Bugtown represents the deadly shattered remnants of Balmorran technological pride. Ground zero for the planet's colicoid infestation. Known originally as Lab 352. The genetic research facility came to be known as Bugtown when the Empire invaded. One of the Empire's many acts of sabotage involved the releasing of the lab's biological experiments, the vicious mutated colicoids. The insects quickly overran the area, killing the facility's staff. Since the initial invasion, the colicoids have gradually spread from Bugtown out across the planet. Why the Balmorrans were mutating colicoids is unknown. Everyone behind the experiment seemingly died when the creatures were set free. If the answers are to be found, they will be found in Bugtown's databanks. Hello, Captain.
Is there anything wrong?
You see, we're setting up a new base of operations where Outpost Freedom is now, but those colicoids are proving a headache. Our orbital bombers have specialized toxic bombs to drive them off, but apparently they need infrared markers to aim at. I'm looking for someone to place those markers.
If this was so simple, you'd have placed those markers by now.
Well, there are a ton of colicoid nests in that area, but nothing you can't handle. We need the markers placed in these locations. Once they're all in place, I can order the bombardment.
Warn me first. If I look up and see toxic bombs overhead, I will be unhappy.
I'll contact you when I read the markers are in place. Watch yourself around the colicoids.
Okay. We have to mark 3 different nests. We could, of course, look at the heroic missions as well. I'm wondering where we place these poison body parts.
In Teufel atraus.
So in dealing with the colicoids, we have a bonus to kill 45 of them, including one known as a colicoid mutilator.
Oh. Oh well, we were looking for a mutilator. Oh, bloody hell, we're making more friends. Just looking for other places where we can place the body parts. Some of the nesting areas, they'll reset and allow us to replace the body part if we so wish, but well, we can probably plant one in here.
Sight is like.
And I'll do it. So now to mark the 3 nests with the target marker. Now how I was gonna say, how are we gonna get up there? Jesus Christ, there's a lot of... There's more colicoids here for the imperial side, most definitely. Wow, we're making friends. Oh, we're making a lot of friends. Whoop, I'm out here.
How the hell did I get... Oh, well, that's our first death. Yeah, you have to be careful here. Didn't think the colicoids would be so dangerous. Unless we're close to a heroic area as well. But these are all like normal and strong enemies. That's what kind of threw me off. Oh well. Oh, time to run.
John.
Ooh. Bloody hell.
Our bombers are pounding those colicoid nests into toxic dust. You do excellent work. Thanks for your help. You've certainly earned this.
Yeah. Those colicoids rip me apart. We do have those heroic missions. You know what? Let's just step away from them. Maybe we'll come back and look at them later. Possibly. You never know. We actually are going to have to come back to Balmorra at some point.
You've returned. Tell me you were able to deposit the poisoned body parts throughout the colicoid nest.
It took a much greater effort than expected, but the deed is done.
If the colicoids associate eating human flesh with dying, their survival instinct will steer them away from us as a food source.
Okay, now what? Go try to rescue the captured squadron pilots. Being mindful of the Republican resistance snipers.
Atlas.
Thanks. That was a close call. to make it in here. Thank you.
Ah.
I came in just in time. They said they were getting ready to execute me. I thought I was dead for sure. Thank you.
You are welcome.
I didn't think anyone would be able to make it in here. Thank you. I didn't think anyone would be able to make it in here. Thank you.
Hey, level 39. Ah, we learned an expunge ability, allowing us to remove 2 negative mental, physical, or force effects from ourselves or a friendly target. We have to remember we can now remove physical effects thanks to purity. And we get to augment our innovate ability. All 3 are passives. Our innovate can spread resurgence to 4 allies, which is our very small heal. Polarity shift increases the healing done of innovate. I don't think we have polarity shift yet. Or finally we have corrupted bastion. Build stacks of corrupted bastion. Each stack increases the healing done by Dark Heal, Rally, or Dark Infusion by 5% per stack. We'll take the Corrupted Bastion for now, but we're not really having to rely on our heals in a major way for the moment. Republic are hiding in this little cave.
On the positive side, these enemies aren't going to respawn, but you have no bonus for dealing with the Republic forces apart from our targets at the end. Republic commandos, troopers, and smugglers, all working to keep Balmorra out of the Empire's hands. There we have a Jedi Sage. This is Noth Armin. What's that? A light datachron of strength. It's a decoration you can use for your strongholds. We have a special assault Republic trooper here, Sergeant Tove Whalen.
mission.
And finally, of course, we have Corin Norris, the cyber specialist.
Found weak.
Khem was complaining that his health was getting low. I'm getting the thermal armor set now. This is a power relic. Okay. We get ourselves back over to the Vanguard outpost. There is still a side/exploration mission needed. Yeah, we need... It was the corporate... businessman who wanted us to go deal with the Republic Lancer Squadron. Oh. How handy. We were just looking for you. And you appear. Enjoy getting your boots wet.
Kafragiban.
I was going to say, give it a moment. Oh no, okay, let's get ourselves back.
It's really done, isn't it? The men who killed my family, you've made them pay. The names match the dog tags. They're dead, all dead. Go home now, Captain. My wife and daughter are avenged.
I'll have the men prepare for departure, sir.
It's not as satisfying as I expected. Perhaps I should see whether those Republic soldiers had families.
If everything's settled, I'll be leaving.
You've done well for me. Take a reward. Farewell.
What do I look like, your therapist? Why don't you make a decision for yourself and see how it works out?
Nicely done. You rescued all of our pilots. I hope you made those coward snipers pay while you were at it.
I crushed my enemies underfoot.
Ha! Just what I like to hear. Thanks again for your assistance.
Oh, okay. And I believe we can now return to, Sobrik Spaceport. I think our time here with the bonus mission series is complete. There are, of course, those 2 heroic missions, and I think I spotted an exploration mission outside of where the Republic's last gasp was.
My lord, we feared you wouldn't survive. It's chaos out there.
And who do you think is responsible for that chaos, Captain? With every target you eliminated, the Resistance became more disorganized. I've ordered all available forces to the battlefield.
Our bombers devastated the enemy in the first 10 minutes. Their defenses are in shambles.
The battle can't be won yet. How will you proceed?
Certainly we'll be cleaning up for months. But so long as they're on the defensive, they'll cease to be a threat.
We forced their 6th Battalion into Bugtown, where colicoids are eating them alive.
I think I'd like to see that. You'll be moving on, I presume? Letting the fires of Balmorra light your way as you unearth secrets for your master?
I've learned many things since becoming Sith. Not all of it needs to be shared.
That is why I respect you. Colonel, prepare my shuttle.
Yes, my lord.
When you think back to Balmorra, remember the armies you laid to waste, the enemies you slew, and remember me, and the rewards I gave you.
Glory to the Emperor. Glory to us all.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have rebels to annihilate. Tell the troops, Captain, that today we win this world. Today the Resistance has fallen.
Excellent. Our time here on Balmorra has truly come to a close. we'll get ourselves back on board the Fury once again. And if nothing else, we may do an interlude part after the bonus series here. But when we come back, we'll be tracking down the third of the 5 artifacts of Tulak Hord. We will take a break once again. Thank you all for joining me here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic. As always, you are more than welcome to leave a comment if you so wish. But, as I say, when we come back, we'll do an interlude part of the series. Khem has more to say. And then we'll get ourselves set up to travel to the smuggler's moon of Nar Shaddaa, where hopefully we'll be able to locate the third artifact of Tulak Hord. Until then, though, I hope you all take care. Bye-bye now.